And then in the end, it was just Paparazzi versus Whitemon. Not exactly what we were expecting, but Whitemon bringing it home for the team in the end. There it wasn't even Ana or Cuckoo carrying it out. It was the Whitemon show.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. And, it was all about the kind of cat and mouse. Whitemon with the Blink Dagger and the Agnans on Disruptor trying to catch out the Morphling. And they didn't even care if he got off the Strength Morph as well. That late into the game, they were just like, we just need him not to waveform away, honestly. We just need him not to be KB, and we can kill him. And that's what it came down to in the end. So, very, very hype game, very hype ending. And T1, do you have any more faith in them after this game?
A little bit more, but if I'm being honest, it still wasn't clean. I will say that the rotations in the early game looked really good. I liked the way that they were moving around the map. Kind of just following Topson. It was often just Topson +1 support, finding the kills. I think if they can replicate that again in this game and then continuing to move forward in the tournament, maybe they're in with a decent chance. And they're keeping their hopes alive of ending up in the upper bracket with some of these results. So fate is definitely in their hands.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that win is a big one for them. It means it's going to force XG to draw this series at the very least, possibly even lose. So, that's going to be a big result for T1 and could possibly send them onto the path onto the upper bracket. We don't know quite yet, but by the end of the day, we certainly will. I have a lot of faith in T1, actually, honestly. Like, I've always thought, back in the day, that Whitemon is just like a really, really strong POS 5 player. Always very fun to watch as well. And him and Zephyr kind of like a pretty damn strong duo, honestly. And now that you got, I do miss Carl. Has to be said, I do miss Carl. But
right.
Anna and Thompson, you go into TI. Well, why not try it? Why not try and recreate the magic? If they're available. So it's certainly interesting. But do you think there's any? I mean, I'm not even sure if Xtreme would care about this, but do you think there's any thoughts from XG about Anna's attitude coming into TI about how he was like, DPC is for losers. We just go straight TI and win it.
Oh, I don't think that's going to affect XG. I think I think I'm the one that's salty about that, but I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's a big problem for them. Yeah, and Ana, I still like Topson. I feel like he's been looking on top form. Ana, I think, still kind of looking for it. Haven't really found what his most comfortable hero pool is going to be. It doesn't really feel like any of these games he's completely popped off and just carried the game all by himself. And that was the kind of thing that he was capable of previously. So just have to find how he fits into this roster. And it can be a little tricky, especially when you've got a fairly greedy offlaner like Cuckoo.
Yeah. I mean, I would say last TI was definitely kind of more of a the TI before last, where Adam was playing, he definitely kind of learned the more sacrificial carry role. I think TI 8 was kind of Anna's TI. TI 9 was Thompson's TI. So
right.
I don't think this is like completely alien to him, but you're right. Like, we're not really seeing the Spectres being super strong at the moment, that kind of thing. PL's kind of off the table as well. So these things, he's an extremely adaptable player, but it's kind of not in his wheelhouse. So he's kind of changing things up a little bit, playing a much more aggressive game. But this game, it certainly worked out, and we'll see what they go for in game number 2.
Yeah, just have to see. We've got a little bit of a slow lobby again here, it seems like, folks. So we'll hopefully be getting into it pretty quickly. But yeah, Xtreme, I wonder how they bounce back now. What changes do you make? Do you get rid of the Primal Beast this time around, or do you only give it to them if you have the Undying? It feels like there's definitely going to be some level of adjustment, and I think maybe the Primal just goes. They could, so it is a little different this time around because they're going to be first pick. So if they want to try and they can go for they can get the Morphling without having to pick AA. They can just ban it. So if they still really believe in that hero, they can probably get it under slightly better circumstances here. I think it was, as much as the AA looked valuable, it's just not, it's not one of the top position 5 heroes of the patch or of the tournament.
No, definitely not. And we know DY can have some insane impact if you put him on something else. But yeah, it was kind of like the block pick here, a little bit different with the opening. And Yeah, not sure. Not sure. I love that opening for sure, and I don't think they respected the Topson Primal Beast nearly enough early on. And it was strange how both rotations he made, like the two first rotations of the game, which were super impactful. Kind of set the course for the rest of the match. They saw both of those rotations, and to me, that's really worrying because they basically knew the situation. Do you remember when Lou was sitting at bottom? They saw the
Yeah,
rotation
and
coming in.
they had the high ground ward, and he was walking bot, and then it was just like he just wanted to get a few CS before backing up and got galed, and that was just the end of him, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Not sure if that's lack of respect for Topson or lack of respect for the Venomancer Zephyr, getting a Poison Gale. I'm not super sure. But either way, that was a kind of red flag. And that's just to me that this first ban is.
Ten seconds remaining. T1's turn to ban. Xtreme Gaming's turn to ban. T1's turn to ban. Xtreme Gaming's turn to pick.
Sit through here. We've still got an SF, which I believe was banned in the previous game. And other than that, it's the same, right?
10 seconds remaining.
SF for
Yeah.
Primal Beast.
That's
5
yeah.
seconds remaining. T1's turn to pick.
And the choice will be the Silencer. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
This hero is going up.
I think this hero is good. I just don't think that it's the. You can't think of it as like, oh, we picked it, so now we have the Enigma counter. But his laning is annoying, and it's not. When you're playing it against Enigma, you have to only ever use the global to counter the black hole, right? But if you're not playing against Enigma, then you can actually just use it as this amazing save and teamfight disruption, and get the turnaround. We saw just how potent that could be in some of our series yesterday. So that's where I'm at with this hero. That it's good, but it's just not. It's not the Enigma counter.
Yeah, it's not. No, but still a good hero, and still very dominant. We've seen VP have a lot of success at Navi as well.
Yep.
in the EE region. They really like this one. So yeah, we'll see what T1's answer is to this. Maybe get some purges early on. Could be a good play. Going for the Venomancer again. Wow, they finally win with it, and they're like, "Let's go."
All right, yeah. If we want it,
phase.
maybe we got to take it earlier. Of course, they do have a little bit of. They've got some flex with it. It is a hero that can be exploited, but could this even just be their offlane duo here? I suppose they can keep the Venomancer a little bit flexible.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be insane to see Topson playing tiny mid, though. I don't know if that's what we're going to be looking at.
he
this
absolutely
game.
loves this pick. To be fair, he absolutely loves tiny mid. So
5 seconds
I'm
remaining.
kind of expecting it at this point. I'll be honest. I reckon this is his hero.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
Xtreme Gaming
stats are
turn to
for the rest of T1 in terms of playing it. So maybe we'll just assume.
Zephyr does love it as well. I remember
Yeah.
some very high ground tossbacks from him during the DPC. That's for sure. So
Yeah, definitely a hero that's going to be annoying for the silencer. If he's the position 5 and Tiny's the position 4, you're going to get tossed into neutral camps. You're going to get tossed back into the lane. Certainly not fun. And we get the Pango coming out and still the SF ban from T1. And this is a sequence we've seen a lot in the LCQs. This 4th pick Pango and then just immediately get rid of the Bloodseeker. It seems like that is by far the thing that people worry about the most. And then there's a couple of other heroes that are kind of softer counters, but Pango has ways to deal with. If he didn't have that ridiculous shard, I think we would see a whole lot more puck. But roll up is really strong.
roll up is just dong. It's crazy.
Yeah, roll up is wild.
10 seconds remaining.
And Terrorblade is the ban. Okay, what can we...
5 seconds remaining.
What's that about?
Yeah, not sure. I mean, I feel like T1 already would have done pretty well against Terrorblade with the amount of magic damage they have from these two, but maybe I'm wrong.
Can we...
5 seconds remaining.
What's that about?
Yeah, not sure. I mean, I feel like T1 already would have done pretty well against Terrorblade with the amount of magic damage they have from these two, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, just thinking about it could be... I was thinking along the same line, so it's like maybe there's something that's coming up in the next phase that they feel like they really need to take the Terrorblade off the table for. I can't imagine that they're already planning to try and pick Ana like a Spectre, but that's the only thing that comes to mind for me. But has that hero even been picked in
No.
last chance qualifiers? I
well,
think it's probably one of the ones that's been completely ignored.
I'll check it real quick.
Yeah, neither
check
picked nor banned. So
T1's turn to
Oh,
pick.
poor girl.
yeah, I
Poor
don't know
Spectre.
if that's going to be happening. But okay, Lena also gone. So these big lane dominating flashy mid heroes for Paparazzi getting taken out. Though that does seem to suggest that
10
they are
seconds
thinking
remaining.
of this Pango as being just an
5
old 11
seconds
hero.
remaining.
I don't think that Paparazzi plays it that much. At least he didn't have a game of it during regionals. So they
It's
might be
definitely
on the
not a
money there.
paparazzi feeling hero. I mean, I'm sure he has played it, but in terms of like heroes he wants to play, it's not up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay, well this is very much starting to look like the mid tiny then, because he's not position 4, and I don't really like him anywhere else. So tiny mid, Veno
Yeah,
off,
so-
Shaker 4 looking for a 5 and a carry.
That'll be it. Yep.
Yeah.
Rubik is going to be taken from the side of Xtreme.
All right.
I'll be there for position.
Steel Avalanche, Steel Fisher, good stuff. Even Steel Plague Wards. Hell, that's pretty
10
nasty.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, there's
So-
a lot of good steals this game for sure.
Yeah, definitely looking
5
good on
seconds
that
remaining.
front. And Extreme, what are we looking at here? So I don't think you want to go for the Lone Druid. That looks a little tricky with what's being shown right now. There's lots of burst damage. The Venomancer, as we've seen, can be kind of annoying in the lane, especially when you don't have... Sancer's a reasonably strong laner, but not insane. So I do think that's something that T1 would be able to exploit if they went for it. What else has Lou played? He has played some Pudge. Doesn't look awful here, though you are already subjecting yourself to being Venomancered somewhat,
Yeah.
which is
in lane,
not
that's
always
really
fun.
hard as well.
Yeah.
T1's turn to pick.
Can't really get much done. I mean,
Oh wow.
ooh,
Okay.
Death Prophet. Okay.
Wait, where's this being played? I mean, this is an old 11 special for sure. He was 3-0, and I think the mid DP
so
has
it's-
also not looked great. So I'm leaning.
Yeah, no, I'm leaning towards Paparazzi Pangolier.
Yeah, seems pretty good. Somewhat forgotten. Well, I don't know about forgotten, but a somewhat ignored hero here in the last chance qualifiers. It was very popular during regionals, but not that successful. Looking okay here. I think the one saving grace for me is that they've at least got the global to kind of protect the Death Prophet, because otherwise you would be, I think, worried about the burst damage from T1.
Yeah, I agree.
Always good when you've got this Death Prophet hero to just have some kind of save, something to give her a little bit of extra survivability, just so that she can then get these crazy turnarounds that you see, right, where she gets all the way down to 10% HP, presses 3 Spirit Siphons, and is suddenly
Xtreme Gaming's
an absolutely
turn.
unkillable god.
I'm worried though. I haven't seen Whitemon eating through any of these drafts, and that used to be his power up.
Yeah. Where's the snacks?
Hungry boy. Where's the snacks? Hashtag get Whitemon some snacks.
And the Nature's Prophet comes in.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay. So what are they doing with this
5
Venomancer? They're just
seconds
relegating him to position 5, and then we're still picking an Ana hero.
I don't
Maybe?
know, I'll be honest. I just don't
Yeah, I'm not
know.
sure. I'm not sure. It seems okay. I feel like position 5 Venom might die a little bit. And Xtreme's read is that they might still be looking for an offlaner. They banned the Beastmaster. All right. That could also just be about whatever laning matchup they're thinking about. There is still a Faceless Void
10
in the pool.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
The
that's
lane
true.
the lane against the Venomancer is considered very annoying, but if they don't
5
think the
seconds
Venomancer is going to be
remaining.
in that lane, then and DP plus Faceless Void is just like China Dota classic. So
Yeah, that definitely sounds like something they could run. Alternatively, they could try and
Yeah,
pick up
there
the
you
pace a bit, grab themselves like a jug or something. Yeah, so Faceless Void panned out.
yeah, Void gone. I still think the Pudge could look okay for Xtreme. Like not necessarily
10
ideal,
seconds
but
remaining.
could be okay. What else they got? I mean, they played some Naga, but
Yeah, TB's gone. Monkey King could be an option for them if they wanted. They should give them some good catch onto these backliners, which they kind of need. Kind of annoying to play it into Veno, but that's just Veno in a nutshell.
yeah, Veno is just annoying to play into for almost everybody.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe if you're anti-mage, you don't mind too much. I know a lot of AM pickers where it's like, oh, they're playing Venomancer, I'm just going to pick AM. It's just do it. Though I don't think the anti-mage is what's going to be coming out here.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I'm down for it though, and I haven't seen
Yeah,
Anti-Mage
yeah,
game
sure. Is
Could
that
be fun.
Has it been played? I don't actually know. It's not in the ignored heroes. Where is he? It's okay. No picks, 2 bans. So
yet. Alrighty.
maybe we'll get there eventually. T1 really putting their heads together,
Extreme Gaming.
think about
Yeah,
what they
I'm
want to get
thinking
rid of.
either, okay, they get rid of the Druid. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm thinking either Monkey King or Juggernaut. My 2 options for Extreme here. But like, I mean, because that's kind of the 2 ways they can take it, right?
Yeah.
You can get something more killy, go aggressive, go fight with your Pangolier, utilize the
10
Global Silence to
seconds
initiate,
remaining.
or you can go for the more defensive and just kind of like, run down lanes
5
together, utilize the
seconds
Death Prophet more.
remaining.
I feel like there's 2 directions they can take it in, so that'll be the 2 styles. Wow. All right.
Okay,
Screw you, Extreme.
well, remember we talked about it for T1. Maybe they were at least Extreme thinking maybe they were setting up for it.
10
It's
seconds
not a
remaining.
bad hero for Extreme here either, right? Good against the Nature's Prophet. They're going to be able to press the ulti and just see the
Yeah.
Tiny, see the Shaker, go on the Veno. T1, are you just gonna? What do you do? Do you Ursa again? Slark. Okay.
I'll go with the Slark, okay. So I have to say, I love this Spectre pickup from Extreme. I think this is really, really strong. They have like so many ways to kind of deal with Cuckoo now. Whitemon's going to have a hard time. Zephyr as well. Like these are 2 heroes, 2 supports which you really want to find and kill at the start of a fight. And Zephyr and Whitemon won't have a good game. Like I think this is the best carry hero they probably could have picked. So I'm very happy with this Spectre pickup from the side of Extreme. The Slark, meanwhile, I think that's just kind of like a brawler. I think it's just something which they can go and fight with. I like it as well. I don't think it's bad, but yeah, not quite to the same tier. I'm loving this Spectre pickup, but yeah, man, oh, so good.
Yeah, the Slark can definitely punish the Silencer, the Rubik, go find him in the back line, stuff like that, but the vision game from the Spectre is just going to be crazy. And this game, we actually have Paparazzi on a hero that's going to be able to move around and do something. It's not just going to be Thompson making all these rotations completely uncontested in the early game. So I think that's going to be a big departure. And I'm worried for T1 supports. Both what's going to happen to them come the mid game, and even the lanes, I don't know that they look that incredible. Not that Spectre's a super strong laner, but we've got pretty strong range supports for Extreme.
Yeah, that's probably the only part of the game where, like, the Extreme could drop the ball in. I don't know. Like, both sides have pretty weak lanes, to be fair. Both sides have really weak side lanes. So, yeah, I guess it kind of neutralizes. I guess we kind of look into the look into the kind of more intricacies of these side lanes to really figure out which way it's going to go. But yep, we're now into the game. So let's jump into game number 2 of T1 versus Xtreme Gaming here at the TI11 last chance qualifiers. T1 currently 1 game up, looking to turn it into 2-0, but XG looking to stop them by any means necessary. A little bit of smoke and action coming out to start things off. T1 up on the higher ground, saying hi to old 11.
Yeah, it looks like nothing too interesting going to happen right away. The early movements for both teams have been, well, from everybody in last chance qualifiers, have been kind of interesting, right? Lots of just 5-man smokes, level 1, trying to wrap around, secure these first bloods. There's too much.
Very aggressive.
Everyone's got too much time on their hands before the horn. Everyone's getting real cute with it. But you were mentioning about the lanes. So I think the thing with bottom is that I just don't know that they really have the damage on T1. Like, the Venoslark is annoying, but going on the Death Prophet does not seem easy. Maybe if PYW kind of mispositions a little bit, they could do something. But like you said, both side lanes are like relatively squishy, not necessarily super strong, and that's where it's, I think, all eyes on mid, right? A single haste rune or anything like that could completely blow things up. And
well, Ana is currently moving top, and Whitemon is blocking the lane as much as physically possible for him as well. So,
okay,
you know, that makes a lot of sense actually. The Slark, if he gets a lane against the Spectre, he's going to absolutely decimate him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is pretty nice for T1 that they've got the advantage of the shaker blocks to kind of, you know, even if the laning matchups maybe end up being not what they want, they can at least give the Slark a good early start. Okay, we've got another one of these, Nomad. We've already had one. We had one yesterday.
Yeah,
might be a lot of swaps.
Time for some musical lanes. Let's go.
They're going on 11 though.
Yeah, they are actually fighting this, so they're utilizing the swapping chaos to their advantage, and that is going to get Ana first blood. The Slark starting things off exactly how he wants to.
This is really nice. And I mean, they don't really have to. They don't have to worry. I don't even know that Xtreme can swap their way out of this one because they've also got the Nature's Prophet. So, yeah, they're just going to TP old 11 up here. So just kind of having to accept the lanes for what they are. I think Cuckoo will probably even do fine with some CS down here at bottom. It's just a question of do Xtreme maybe get a couple of levels and then bring the Rubik into the tri-lane v tri-lane.
Yep,
maybe the one option that they have.
Still don't know if that's ideal. All right, Cuckoo's TP'd
All
up.
right.
The Slark has TP'd down. So, yeah, potentially Lu could TP up to top. And the Slark would have to walk across the map instead, so that would be kind of bad. We'll see what they decide to do on Xtreme. We might just keep it as is. Lane's in a pretty good place for Lu at the moment, so probably nothing happening until this wave is dead.
Well, they can't swap it until old 11's TP's off cooldown because he TP'd safe lane. So still 30 seconds
died,
to go.
He? Yeah, that's why they did it then.
Yeah, so that's T1 know that he's kind of stuck like this at least for now.
All right. So Spaghetti Lane seemed to work out in T1's favor in the end, and they got a first blood. So a great start to the game for them. Let's take a look over towards our middle lane. As no, that's fine. We got Paparazzi versus Thompson, the Pangolier versus the Tiny. Going to be a very brawly middle lane, but I think it's going to be hard for either of these guys to bring the other down. To be perfectly honest, it's all going to come down to the power runes, the counter rotations, and all that shenanigans.
Yeah, I did think the edge is towards the Tiny just because he's got the better lasting potential. So.
Yeah, for
looking
sure.
for
It's
Ana.
bottom lane. Yeah, the Ana taking some heavy hits here, but Zephyr gets a beautiful little Venomous Gale onto 2. Ana already dead, but DY will be following him to the grave here. Still, great play from XG.
Okay, I thought they were going to get the deny on DY there, but Zephyr going to be pretty happy that he gets the kill. And where's Ana going? Okay, just straight back to bottom.
Yeah, I mean, this is the lane matchup they wanted, but yeah, very surprising that Ana then dies in the matchup they fought so hard for, but Lu's been poisoned up, Ana's coming in, wants to take some of those stats. Oh yes, delicious. Attributes, give them to me. Pounce comes through as well. Won't be finishing the job here at least, but definitely doing a lot of work to shove Lu out of this lane.
Yeah,
Top side. Oh, DY stuck. He's going to be able to eat his way out with the Tango, though, so still dead, though. Beautiful little Fisher block coming through as well, and Cuckoo just beats him down.
Cuckoo's getting huge farm. This is the... And he's going to get a fast level 6, and he's just going to be a terror for these low-level supports. POW getting galed at bottom. He manages the lifts, but I think he might still be dead here.
Yeah, they've got the Pouncers down top of him here with right clicks coming through. Lou looking for the deny, won't find it though. Another kill down at bottom. This time it goes to Ana.
Paparazzi getting a lot of hurt put on him from Thompson there. Doesn't have any bottle sips, really needs a refill. So fortunately, PYW will be able to oblige.
Yep, there you go, lad. Get yourself healed up. And yeah, there was Whitemon kind of looking in towards the middle lane, but not really committing to anything. Also, I just noticed now that it's Whitemon playing the Earthshaker, which is interesting.
Right, yeah.
Not
11,
expected, but
getting chased. He's only got 1 point in the Spirit Siphon, so that's all he's got.
Yep, another Sprout coming out. I think he's just dead. Enchant Totem, finish the job, give him the whack. Whitemon getting the kill. Down at bottom, a little bit of harassment being thrown onto the Venomancer here. And they might just be getting the kill. The two supports grouping up together to bring down Zephyr. Oh, the Gale connects onto PYW. Is that going to be enough to get Zephyr away, though? He's actually just going to try and deny to the Ancient Cap, and we'll be able to do exactly that. So, the guy did die, but no kill to Xtreme. We'll be disappointed about that one, and I don't think the Venomancer cares too much. Dragged both supports away from the lanes for a long time and didn't give them anything for it. Very good.
Another game, another laning stage looking good for T1.
Yeah.
My eyes are really on the potential of this Nature's Prophet and the Tiny to start making some moves early on. Rubik's still level 2. Silencer's at least level 3. And here we go.
On top of PYW. Cuckoo's here. Uses the Sprout to hold him still and then gets out those little treants. Just whacking him down. Fish is there, but on the wrong side of it. And PYW will be able to escape. But meanwhile, oh no! Oh no. That is pretty catastrophic.
This is the start that you want for the Slark. He's got 4 permanent Etchi already.
Good
He's
lord.
going to be very happy.
Really? Thompson just comboing. Oh my goodness, they have the damage. Whitemon's there nearby. Xtreme Gaming are getting absolutely smashed in this laning phase.
Got to bring some numbers to try and hold this mid.
Wait, losing in the
trying to
mid
make
lane
the
now?
rotation.
That's not who I expected. They're getting on top of Cuckoo though. Dagger is out. Lift is there from PYW as well. The guy's pretty tanky though. Do they have a cancel? They don't have anything. Cuckoo just leaves.
Dang. It's a lot of commitment to not get a whole lot. They needed to bring the numbers mid anyway to deal with the catapult, but still. Tons of space for Ana to just go hit some creeps. Thompson is looking huge. And Xtreme really just going to be a matter of can they get like maybe the 8-minute rune on the Pango. They'd love to go and use the Rolling Thunder somewhere, but not easy necessarily with the position that they're in. It's all going to be about the Rolling Thunder and the Exorcism kind of getting them back into the game, if possible.
Whitemon trying to catch Old 11. He is directly under an Observe Ward here though, so Old 11 knows exactly what's going on. And we'll be able to avoid that entirely.
I'm trying to think what the build might be for Cuckoo this game. Maybe he just goes for the Orchid again. I don't know if it's maybe not as value this time around.
Really? Against Nature's Prophet? Sorry, against Pangolier and Death Prophet?
Yeah, it's good. Just wondering if they necessarily need it. He probably will.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's very nice. And you just get catching these heroes before they get off of their big abilities. Whitemon just coming in, fighting for the power rune here, but DY is coming over along with Paparazzi. They might be able to pick up a kill here onto Whitemon. He is going to go ahead and use the Enchant Totem, but he's not going to make it to Roshan. Paparazzi going to grab that kill. Finally, Xtreme getting something.
Thompson with his DD, he wants one of them. Okay, they send Paparazzi forward as the representative. Maybe he can survive.
The delegate.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No, DY.
Oh, DY took a step too close to Thompson. Thompson just blows him up in response. Couldn't resist the sentry battle.
At the bottom with the Wrath of Nature
Ana.
coming through. Ana
No
going
way.
in deep against
No
Blue should be
way
able to
does he
get
get
this.
away with this. What? And now he moves forwards onto odd 11 as well. Odd 11, though, he's got that Spirit Siphon going, so Ana won't be able to follow up on that. But under the Tier 1 tower, completely by himself, he brings down Lou once
PYW next
again.
on the
Lou
list.
just not getting to play the game now. And Ana moving on towards PYW as well. Oh my god, I hope you've got your tickets to the Ana show right now, because he is kicking off. Another kill going their way. T1 are all over Xtreme. This is just a terrifying pace being set by them. And this is not the same as last game either, where they had lots of outs on the side of Xtreme. This laning phase cannot afford to go this badly for them.
Yeah, they're really getting rolled over, and the Pango and the Death Prophet can certainly just continue dying this game, right? But they need their ultimates to get some work done and start turning things around. I'm not even sure that they really have the late game here.
No, that's what I'm saying. Completely agree with that. And Paparazzi will be surviving this little kerfuffle in the middle lane. Does get his way out of it.
This Zephyr Venom is so annoying.
Oh, God. Click, 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 click. PYW gonna get his onion. Oh, he's gonna get out, actually. TP's away. Zephyr and Cuckoo immediately slamming the TPs, but neither of them are gonna survive this one. Xtreme find themselves some much needed space, but unfortunately PYW does still go down. I think he was begging for a deny in the backlines there, but they were too busy killing enemies, so that's something. That is something.
Yeah. Press those 2 big spells, get 2 kills. Thompson's got an invis,
Look at
though,
him.
so he is just waiting for somebody to peel off from the pack.
Yep. These are my stairs. And these are also my stairs. Please come near my stairs. Oh dear. Might survive through the burst?
Wrath of Nature started on a weird side of the map. I think if he'd started at the top, maybe they could have gone for it, but...
Yeah. Thompson, he's so aware of how much damage his hero does as well. He's like, nope, that wasn't enough. Doesn't reach my threshold. I'll look for Lou instead. Why not? Lou hasn't died enough.
Yeah,
this
1
game.
TP, they can probably get this.
Nice little toss back into the Fissure, into the Enchant Totem. Thompson will have to walk around the long way. Lou has got the dagger to get over to the tree line here. Might be able to survive on the Spectre after all. TP back to the fountain.
And we'll have a pause. So Ana is having an amazing start, far and away highest net worth. I feel like I didn't put him on blast, right? But in the prelude, it was kind of, are we going to see one of these games where Ana is just the big carry, puts the team on his back, carries it through, and it seems like he's in the right position to do that this game. I think he's got the hero, he's got the matchups, he's got the start. Just have to... Doesn't even have to do anything too crazy, right? Just keep the farm up, get the items, and do his job.
He doesn't have to do anything too crazy, but I have a feeling he will, and I'm going to enjoy it when
it's
it
just a
happens.
possibility, certainly.
He's gonna go ham.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
For better or for worse, but by how this game's been going, probably for better. He's definitely been all over Xtreme at the moment, especially all over Lou. Whitemon and Thompson, once again, visiting the buy angle off the side of Xtreme. DY, that seems like a bit of a deep one to go for.
Thompson's on him. Do I? Double Fluffy Hat, is it enough to save him? No, it's not. Oh, well.
Time to buy another Fluffy Hat.
Yeah, it's going to eat into his boots budget, though, but...
Try that.
Maybe you
3
need
hats
it.
or 1 boot.
Do you need Fluffy Hat or boots?
Going on to Lou. Thompson has a haste rune as well, just barreling down onto this Spectre, picking up the tree, throws it over. Whitemon finishes him off with a Fissure. Once again, Lou just not allowed to play the game at this point. Can't go top because of the slot, goes down to the quietest lane at bottom, and all of a sudden all hell breaks loose there.
Dire's bottom tower
I don't know what it can do. Like, this isn't a hero which can hit the jungle at this point in the game. Needs a lane.
No, there's really so little space on the map. They've only got the area in between, you know, this tier 1 mid and then both of the tier 2s on the side lanes.
And look at Zephyr as well. He's just set up shop in the enemy jungle. He's just farming away.
Yep, he's got his 2 points in the Plague Ward, so he's just chilling. And like you said, the Spectre, I mean, the Spectre can barely hit regular jungle creeps. They've got really nobody to clear the Ancients at the moment. So the net worth lead is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Looking for Cuckoo at bottom.
Yeah. They're not going to find him, though. He's deep in the tree line, so... He's just probably going to survive through this one for now. Even coming out and getting some last hits, actually.
And Lou, again, the story continues that just anytime he shows up on the lane, he's just got heroes breathing down his neck. And they're still looking for him. Topson's got this blink.
It's a tier 2 at 13 minutes, and he's about to die. This is just... Oh my god. Goodness gracious. T1! What a laning stage from then. 15 kills in 13 minutes. This pace is just unmatchable.
Yeah, this is ridiculously fast. They're getting everything done. Cuckoo took a long time to decide what he wanted to go for. Has just settled on the Shadow Blade here, it looks like.
Oh no,
they're not done. Keep on going.
See you, Rubik. Gets absolutely slammed, but Odd 11, with his Exorcism still running, does TP in to try and defend this tower, and they might be able to do exactly that. Are there any timings we can look to in Xtreme where they can actually turn around to fight here? Because I feel like Old 11, now that the Exorcism is down, are just going to keep on going, and yep, there we go. Tower does fall.
They desperately need this level 6 in the silencer. It's 14 minutes in. He's a sliver of experience away from grabbing that, but I think the only big timing in sight is like BKB level 12 on the Death Prophet, and that's not close. It's only level 9 still on Old 11 currently. So it's just T1's map until then.
Lou. Okay, they don't have the catch this time around. Thompson didn't quite get close enough. If he'd have died there, that might have just been very sad.
He's just not getting to hit creeps. I think we are seeing a little bit of why the Spectre was just kind of completely ignored up until this point. No way that Xtreme thought their lanes were going to go this badly, but
no.
Some nice swaps from T1 and just some really nice moves in the early game, putting on the pressure, getting these kills.
I mean, there is a chance in which Xtreme can turn the game around, and that's if T1 overcommit to a fight, and then this Exorcism and the Rolling Thunder is going to catch them off guard, and also Global Silence. They have a lot of tools, Xtreme, to kind of turn a fight around in their favor. But so far, T1 have been super respectful of the fight. Like, they're not overcommitting. They're just going for the small plays and trying to find the opportunities where they can. Like in the middle lane, they bring down POIW. Thompson getting another one. And
but they're not being timid either on T1. I think that's the big thing.
Yeah. Paparazzi onto Zephyr now. He's going to be able to get this kill onto the Venomancer. That's something Lou's running in.
Lou really wanted that. I think Paparazzi should have given it to him. He was completely out of mana, so... But, you know, Paparazzi needs farm as well.
He does. Someone needs to have a game here, so they'll... Thompson just jumping in, killing off DUI. Alrighty, tighty. Now, can they punish this? I mean, there's a lot of heroes coming in here. They've got the Dust as well, so that Invis rune not going to do him much good. Thompson finally gets punished for the overextension. Costs them a lot, but definitely worth it.
Draws the Exorcism, so I don't think it feels that bad. Slark's just been farming this entire time. Going to be a very timely Aghanim Scepter picked up for Ana. It'll just be a question of what does he look like when he comes into these first couple of engagements.
Yeah, going for the Ags as well for the turbo pounces.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they got that kill. PYW was the one that got the kill on Thompson. So some gold for the Rubik. He's working on a blink, but they would really wish, with the state that they're in, that they'd be getting these kills on the cores.
Yeah, definitely. The blink dagger's not going to change a whole lot here. Maybe you can grab a poison over or something, bottom.
But Cuckoo and Thompson sizing him up.
Yeah, and they've decided that he is very, very small, and they can bring him down, but he makes his way over towards the trees. Thompson, 5 seconds left on the toss. Looks like Lou is going to make it out this time around. TP out, and he gets away. And XGA coming in for a bit of revenge. They want to punish Thompson again here. Might be able to do so. Paparazzi with the Rolling Thunder. Use it just outside of the avalanche range, bouncing across to the cliff, and Thompson gets punished again.
Okay, the Exorcism usages, the Rolling Thunder usages, they're getting things done. The level 12 is coming on the Death Prophet. The BKB is coming along as well, but so it's just Ana that they have to worry about. Ana's gonna he will be emerging from the jungle soon, and I think that will be a big cause for concern for Xtreme.
Basically, Xtreme was stabbed in the stomach 3 times during the laning phase, and now they've managed to kind of put a plaster over one of them in Thompson, but they're still they're still probably in some trouble. It's a long way to go before they stabilize this wound.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Ana's just been hitting the gym, and he's powering up to deliver what should be the killing blow. We'll just see if Xtreme could hold on. Oh, DY, you can't be here.
Yeah, I mean, DY could go for
Maybe.
the global here. He's
Okay.
going to do it. Oh, no, Ana caught out with the global silence. Didn't get the damage out onto DY in time. And Xtreme Gaming find yet another big turnaround kill. Folks, I think we have a game on our hands.
Okay, well, the Ana training arc does not end maybe in the way that they were hoping.
Now, that's not how the anime goes, but
No.
goodness gracious. And again, just no respect for the DY silencer at all. Maybe he thought he could just kill him in time. Maybe he checked his mana pool and thought, well, I can get him down low enough that mango's not going to do enough, but
My man's
Rolling
has
all
3
accounts.
fluffy hats and a bracer, Nomad.
yeah.
He's all about surviving to get his spells off. This
Yeah,
is
you think the Slark is jacked? Don't see any fluffy hats on him.
yeah. Oh, he's got one, but it's just hidden in the Falcon Blade.
True. Because all good swords have a hat in them somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's just how things go.
All right.
Okay.
So what happens next? If T1
Death
continue with
Prophet's
the
big. He's
confidence?
got BKB and Exorcism, so. Oh, they find Lou.
Yeah, but he's going to try and horn himself away, horn back in, horn back out again. Okay, well, he's getting on top of Whitemon here. Whitemon go for the TP. They don't. Oh, they do have the lockdown. Paparazzi blinking in just in time to save the day. Whitemon gets Indiana Jones on the cliff. Actually, that's not accurate because Indiana Jones got away from the boulder, but
Yeah, he got squished. He was very close to getting the TP out. Still, all things considered, I think that's not that bad for T1. They drew all 3 big ultimates for just their Earthshaker. They held on to the BKB for Old 11, but should be a moment for T1 to go and make some kind of a play. Though I don't know exactly what they can do. The tier 2 towers are a little bit difficult for their lineup at the moment. Roshan does look possible, especially with the Vlads picked up on the Venomancer, so that's going to be the call.
yeah, no Exo. So, yeah, this is a good call from T1. Should give them a bit of an advantage here. Still in the lead, but yeah, these last fights have been pretty scary.
Yeah, and you get a taste there of what this Spectre pick is about, right? He's been getting bullied and looked not so great so far in the early game, but just being able to press Haunt and suddenly see, oh, I see Zephyr, oh, I see Whitemon. The supports are definitely going to have the fear of God put into them as this game goes on.
Yeah,
Just going to
and
be up
I'm-
to the rest of the cores to kind of protect them and run the team fight.
I'm extremely glad that Lou made that last fight work because, you know, I praised the Spectre pick so much. Would have been very
Right.
sad if it ended up doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's just one of these situations where a hero can be, you know, good on paper, good in theory, but just the overall power level is not high enough to,
Yeah.
you know, to really see competitive play. And sometimes a hero's power level is so high that it doesn't matter how many counter picks or, you know, what situation it's in. And that was kind of undying in the regionals. Ooh.
They want to kill Ana here. They want to take his Aegis. Extreme. Just kidding. They just want to sit in the trees and have fun.
Okay.
But no, they couldn't see the rest of the team, so they weren't going to commit to that until they know where Whitemon is. And yeah, no one else showed anywhere else, so they couldn't quite make the play.
Yeah, if he was hitting the tower, maybe they go. But I think that was all that they were waiting to see, whether the Aegis carry would be off on his own and maybe get a little
Yep.
bit over confident.
Very nice. Still waiting. Paparazzi's still playing the song of his people in the tree up here. Spamming that Rolling Thunder. Ready. In case Ana shows himself once again. But there has been a circle drawn. But I think that looks like a paparazzi circle, so...
Yeah, the only vision that they've got is on this outpost over in the Radiant jungle. So they have no idea. They can't push up onto their own high ground in the Dire jungle. They spot Cuckoo now, but still not super safe to go up in here. They're going to do it anyway. So I do see Ana mid now. Thompson's got the Ags picked up. He's going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, you're not kidding, huh? Spectre getting down to half health from this. Ana jumping in, trying to finish the job. The global silence is there, though, looking down the Slark as they actually go on the backlines onto Thompson instead, and they are going to be able to get that kill. The Xism doing a great job in ripping through the Tiny's defenses, and now Paparazzi looking for more as Ana jumps around as well. BKB does get popped by 11 as he's trying to bring down the Earthshaker and just about brings him down. Can't TP away from this one, but Ana, he finds Paparazzi, but I'm not sure that's a fight he actually wants to make. He's going to have to just Shadow Dance and TP away from this one, but that is the right call, and it does get him out.
I kind of wish that Cuckoo was here at the start of some of these moves. Like, I know he's not bringing that much to the table, and he is grabbing farm in the meantime, but at least if they were just getting some auto attacks out as that initiation happened, it would at least be a little bit scarier for Lou. Like, the fact that he gets gone on and then just pops the haunt and manages to jump on Thompson. Not great. But Ana's getting very close to a BKB. This Slark is going to be an absolute menace, and nobody's keeping up to him in terms of net worth.
No, not even close. Although, Ana is actually finding DY here, going in deep and coming out with the goods, and now fingers over towards the middle lane. There's Old 11 trying to TP out, but Thompson has the toss. I'm not quite sure what he's expecting to happen here. Death shall come to Old 11 in the end, although yours is there. It's going to get him a little bit of healing off, but Ana is waiting when he comes back to Earth and will take him out. Ana with the double kill. T1 back on their momentum once again.
All right. Little detour, but yeah, looking good now. Getting pretty close to a silver edge on Cuckoo as well, so that's going to be nice against the Spec, who still really doesn't have any farm to speak of, just sitting on the Manta. Lou trying to pick up a Basher after that. There's nowhere on the map to go, unfortunately, and Slark is going to make the maybe slightly greedier decision here and is going to go for the Scotty instead of picking up the BKB.
Yeah.
It's good against the Death
kind of
Prophet.
behind that. I don't know.
Well,
I don't think BKB gives you enough to keep kind of snowballing this game. It's a problem. It's too big a drop in momentum.
Yeah, maybe. They have so much of the map to farm that I would almost like just to have the certainty. You don't. Once you get the BKB, you don't have to worry about dying to Pango anymore, right? There's no chance that you just randomly get stuck in the wrong spot with a Rolling Thunder and a Global Silence and you just die.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, jump forward here. The tree volley doesn't quite connect. The pounce does, but is it going to be enough? Old 11 caught on the other side of the cliff. Oh, the Fisher might buy him the time he needs to get himself away. Going to go with the Spirit Siphon as well. Ana so hungry for this one, but won't be finding the kill as Paparazzi comes over as well just to make sure he gets away.
20 seconds Aegis. They got to be a little careful with the timing here.
Yep.
I mean, there's no Rolling Thunder, but
Lou down on the bottom side of the map. Unsure whether he actually wants to go for this wave of creeps, and there is a Slark making its way over as well. Yeah, Lou scans it out. Very nicely done.
Yeah, nice scan.
Get to the trees. TP home. Keep it safe. Keep it simple.
He got like 2 waves worth of farm while while all of that other stuff was happening. Trying to sneak little bits here and there, but this Ana Slark is just enormous. Networth's going to keep on accumulating. Cuckoo is also going for a Scotty here, so everybody just tanking up, full right click. And they're kind of baiting their Spectre a little bit here on top.
Yeah.
There's a gem on Zephyr.
Yeah, this is going to go down very, very quickly. Thank you very much. They haven't spotted it just yet. The green body hiding the gem. The secret tech.
Paparazzi's figured it out.
Okay,
He's on the case.
Yeah. Smart man.
Okay, well, it's going to be some D-wards. Still have the Slark to be able to control the map, so not the end of the world.
And Thompson's now picked up a Chrysalis, so his damage has gone from okay in the tree volley to pretty damn good. That's a huge jump up, and when he gets the Daedalus, it's going to be absolutely devastating. I see Old 11 here, but the lockdown isn't there in time from White One. A little bit slow, meaning the tree volley's off the mark. Old 11's able to get off the BKB, and TP's on home. Cuckoo comes and gives him a bit of a tickle. A slap on the bottom as he TP's away. T1 immediately running down to the bottom. They feel like someone's going to come for this wave, interestingly.
Could they not have just killed him if Ana kept hitting him along with Cuckoo? I think they underestimated
Yeah, you're definitely right.
underestimated the damage that the Natus Prophet could do in this situation. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of a misalignment there.
Yep. And also, if the initial stun hit, then they could have got the tree volley off and also killed him. So couple
It
of
does feel like
mistakes, but
Thompson's
all
only
good.
really playing to get one round of spells off in these fights, though he's got a double damage, so that one round of spells may be all that it takes. I just say that because you know,
Yeah.
he's not going BKB or anything like that. It really seems like he's just focused on get one combo, get one tree volley, and then maybe you die after that to the Pango plus the Spectre. But if they're spending all of their time killing you, then the Slark should be able to just completely take over the fight. Ana just TP'd out. They're about to see him on this top wave with no TP in his inventory, so...
Oh, they managed to land the stun. Pangolier, oh my god, the volley just completely annihilates poor old Paparazzi. PYW dead as well, but XG still coming into the fight here, but the Poison Nova comes out. It does land onto Lou, but they'll be able to turn around and kill off Thompson anyway. The big ultimate's committed from the side of Xtreme, and that's going to only get them one return kill whilst losing their Pango as well.
Okay. Yeah, if they hadn't popped Paparazzi right at the very beginning, that would have been a disaster fight with Ana not being able to come and connect. But I think kind of planned from T1. They were lurking in the fog right as they showed Ana at top, and we're expecting Xtreme to come looking for something, try and take their triangle back. They are desperate to, you know, anytime they know that the Slark is stuck somewhere on the map to try and reclaim some control, because they have just not been hitting creeps. Like, Lou's net worth is just not really accelerating this game.
Yeah, Lou's had a tough time. You know, he's still maintaining a decent amount of farm, though, to be fair. Like, more than I feel like he should have, but that's just being a good carry player.
Yeah. Where did the gem end up in that last little... Okay, they've still got it on Paparazzi.
Yeah, they managed to save it.
Yeah, 30 seconds to Roche. Xtreme hoping to get out on the map, get a little bit of control, but annoying against the Plague Wards. And T1 with another smoke.
And Cuckoo just loving life in the biangle. Having a great time, ready to TP in whenever it needs to be. And that might be now as they've taken down PYW. Oh, the Global Silence even committed there to try and save him, but I'm surprised. I mean, I know DY and PYW are like besties, but I'm not sure the Global Silence should be the play there.
Yeah, that's a bit of a yikes. I don't think PYW wanted him to press that either, but... Oh, now Roshan's up.
Yeah, this is bad.
I don't think they can get over here in time, really. Just gonna have to...
They got 30 seconds on
go.
Exo and 40 on Haunt. There's no way they take this fight. All right.
Okay.
T1 in control, large and in charge. They're going to have an Aegis on Ana. He's going for the BKB as well, which won't be long before he hits that one also. And for when that gets that point, very, very tricky for them to do anything about the Slark jumping onto their back lines, or even their front lines, or even their mid lines. Any lines he wants.
Yeah, Ana can really do... He can do whatever he pleases. Where did the shard end
Ana
up?
took it.
Right, okay. I thought he'd bought it, but maybe not. Okay, so 5 minutes of Xtreme just having to try and hold on however they can. They're actually getting kind of close to the Ags on the Spectre, though I don't really know what that enables for them. Because I don't know
it's
who's...
very good.
It is good, but I don't know who's going to be out on the map, like, setting something up for Lou to come jump in on, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think it's more about when the Slark is going in deep, you know, and leaves the supports unprotected. That's when you go in with this. With like the fights are very simple for Lou, I think.
Yeah, it lets you fight more often than just having to have Haunt off cooldown. Certainly.
Also that, yeah.
Okay, and Cuckoo just constantly dealing with the lanes. No worries about split push really this game when you've got the Nature's Prophet and soaking up all the farm that would otherwise be going to waste on their side of the map as well. Which is what's really allowing, you know, T1 to get away with this full tricore, because they've got the Nature's Prophet, so he's not really competing with the other two for farm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's greedy, but it works.
Yeah, it's looking good. I think if you're, you know, a team that's preparing for T1 later on today, it does seem like one of the things that you might be thinking about. How are we going to plan ahead for this Nature's Prophet, or are we just going to ban it out? It's probably not a first phase ban, but something that could be worth considering.
Bottom lane, Ana looking for Paparazzi here, but Paparazzi does have the blink dagger to try and get himself away. Another pounce is available from Ana as he continues the chase here. Paparazzi swashbuckle over towards the tree line and TP out, and we'll be okay. Nice movement. Zephyr, meanwhile, gets chased and brought down, and there we go. They go out for the play onto the Slark and end up losing their Venomancer set. That's exactly how Xtreme, that's the only way they can really take fights like this.
Just distract the Slark. Have him be somewhere else. We don't want to fight Ana. We just want to wait out your Aegis. Please, sir. Stay away from us.
Just wave a carrot in front of him.
Okay, well, they get the D-ward here, and they put an obs. Lou?
Hello? That seems brave, but he is going to be able to get himself out, but it does cost them a global silence. Ana locked down for the time being, has got an Aegis and a BKB, but it's at the backlines where Paparazzi is getting the work done. Brings down Whitemon. Ana still chasing. Oh, times it beautifully. Gets him the moment he comes out of the Rolling Thunder. Ana looking for more and will be finding it here as PYW goes down as well. T1 picking up a nice couple of kills in revenge here. And Thompson's not done. Thompson moves forward on 12-11. Look at the damage coming down on Tim. The Yule's going to buy him a little bit more time, but he needs more, and he's not going to get it. Ana's going to kill him off. Now looks over towards Lou as well. Lou needs to back away. Ana's on top of him once again. The bounce is there. A triple kill for Ana.
This is the Ana that we were looking for. This is what T1 fans wanted to see, and he is doing amazingly this game. Beautiful pounce on the Pangolier there, and just completely opens up the enemy base. What a series from T1! Just fantastic laning in both games. Got a little wobbly in the middle of that first game, but this one has just been a tour de force. And what I thought it was going to be a little different because it's like, oh, Xtreme, at least they've got better lanes this time around. They didn't full greed the draft, but still getting rolled over.
That said, Thompson's taking a step pretty far forward here, but Ana's going to finish him up and getting in on the support straight away. PYW has the force to keep the distance as Zephyr does get taken out of the backlines, but Paparazzi's got to be careful. He's got to come out of the Rolling Thunder, immediately getting stunned up by the Earthshaker, but it's not enough to bring him down. Meanwhile, Ana still bouncing around, still having some fun, looking for a place to get back his HP. Get invis, but they have a lot of vision down on the side of XG. They all forced you one out of their base. Well, I say force. I mean, they're kind of just leaving.
They'll politely ask, "Would you please? Here's the door." And T1 decide to leave in this situation. I'm still looking for a little more. Old 11. Yeah, he's dead.
BKB and Yules is available, but not sure how much work it's going to do him. Although that said, they're jumping onto Cuckoo in the back here, using that axe to cause a distraction. And that might get... Oh, PYW, you are in the wrong neighborhood, my friend. A full stuff comes out onto him, but he is going to go down. Ana now looking for more. The monster, he keeps on feeding, and the bash comes through onto Old 11, getting him the next kill as well. Meanwhile, Thompson brings down D1 on the sidelines. T1 absolutely smacking XG in the face right now.
Well, is Zephyr even dead up here? Not sure that he is.
Doesn't seem like... Oh, Paparazzi just about manages to catch him out with the Aghanim's, and Cuckoo maybe falling, but look who's here. Ana's joining the fray, and the disarm ain't gonna do much, although the Hornet Cross might buy him the space. Whitemon trying to catch him out with the slam. Lou, Thompson's on top of him. They'll bring him down as well. Another hero dead as Cuckoo and Ana get to work on the Pangolier as well. Paparazzi, no way out of this one. Another kill goes the way of T1. Godlike on Ana as GG comes out from Old 11's lips. My god. 36 minutes in, but this felt dominant from T1.
Sick game. Just beautiful movements in the early game. Even the Zephyr Venomancer, it's like, oh, is this something that you need to ban against T1? Because it completely dominated the early game. I thought that their supports were going to get a little bit more exploited, but didn't happen. They shut down the Pango as well. A couple of crucial kills on him, slowing his roll. He didn't have supports to play with.